Electric cars have been around as long as cars have existed, but they only began to be practical for most people starting in the 1990s. Thanks to companies like Tesla, electric cars are more popular now than ever, and most automakers sell at least one plug-in electric car. But, despite how much electric cars have improved, some recent models are not as good as others. For this video, we'll leave out the odd-looking electric cars of decades past, and focus on 3 cars made in 2016 or later. So here are the 3 worst new electrified cars you can buy today. Our first car is a plug-in hybrid, meaning it can drive on electric power for a few miles, and then the gasoline engine takes over, and it drives like a hybrid car. The Mercedes C350e went on sale in the 2017 model year, and had the distinction of having the lowest electric range of any plug-in car sold in the US, with only 8 miles of electric range. That isn't much, considering that the Chevy Volt had 35 miles of electric range in 2010, and the Ford Fusion Energy had 20 miles of electric range in 2013. What makes it even worse is the price, starting at over $46,000, a lot more than the Volt or the Fusion. With more options, the price could be over $65,000. This car was probably built in a hurry, so Mercedes could offer a plug-in car in certain markets, until they could design a better model. Up next, we have an electric car from another well-known automaker, Honda. There are 3 versions of Honda's Clarity sedan, including a plug-in hybrid and a fuel cell model. But the third car in the family, the Clarity Electric, is a bit of a letdown. The Clarity EV first went on sale in 2017, with an electric range of only 89 miles, which is only about twice the electric range of the plug-in hybrid model. Around this time, there were plenty of EVs that could go more than 100 miles. Over 20 years earlier, one of the first modern electric cars, the GM EV1, had a range of about 80 to 100 miles. The Clarity EV can only be leased in a few states in the US, and although the monthly lease payments are a bargain, it only makes sense for the Clarity EV to be someone's second car, due to its limited range. The final car on our list is also the newest, going on sale in 2019. It's the Tesla Model 3. To be more specific, the Canadian Standard Range model. It's no different from the standard Model 3 in other markets, except for the range. It's only rated to go 93 miles on a full charge, which is less than half the range of any other Model 3. Tesla later confirmed that the car's range can never be upgraded. To make things worse, this Model 3 has the exact same battery as other models. It's just limited by its computer software, so you can't use all of the battery's capacity. The only reason this Model 3 exists is so all other versions of the Model 3 will qualify for a tax incentive from the Canadian government. In other words, Tesla made a version of the Model 3 that no one will want, so the version people want will be less expensive. You can only get this version of the Model 3 by visiting a store or calling over the phone. Unlike the other Model 3 versions, which you can order online, it costs 45,000 Canadian dollars, or about 34,000 US dollars. For about the same price, you can get a Chevy Bolt that can go over 230 miles. Only time will tell if anyone is willing to buy a Tesla that can go less than 100 miles.